Right, hi there guys, Sean Mack here from chatammo.com. What I'd like to talk to you a little bit about today is internet leads and the follow-ups and sort of strategies that you need to start doing it. Now I just want to give you just some facts and figures as to why a lot of people's actually failing when it comes to digital marketing. And it's like an epidemic basically that's ongoing on. A lot of people aren't aware of the facts and figures, so that they aren't really doing anything to combat what's going wrong with their own marketing. So if we just go through a couple of them. Right, for example, companies using internet leads are 100% more profitable than those who don't, right? So if you're not on the internet, then you're losing out massively. That means, in effect, that all these companies that are using internet leads are twice as profitable as those that don't. That means twice as productive. That means they're not wasting the time on the internet. In fact, it's bringing them in twice as much work. Now, if you automate that work, again, it's even better because you're not having to waste manpower and man hours to go out and do these whole answering people back, getting whatever they want done, all this little lot. This is one of the reasons why I'm such a chatbot supporter. Now, there's a couple of more ones I'm going to bring up. 15% of all the sales, right? Now, this is based off a couple of years ago, so now it's a lot more than that. So 15% of all sales will be made through the internet. So everybody who's going out shopping in this world, 15%, this was only a couple of years ago, 15% of all of the sales worldwide were made through the web. Do you have an e-commerce site? Have you got yourself ready for e-com? You want to be where the people are. And right now, people are on Messenger. They're not on email. Email open rates are getting worse and worse. They are on social media, but there's a few different facts I want to show you about social media as well. What you need to be is you need to be on where people are, and people are in Messenger. It's that simple. So 15% of all sales. 50% of customers today will spend more than 75% of their time researching the product that they're after on the internet. Right? That's 50% of customers. That's pretty huge. Now, the strange thing is, quite a few of these people will then go off and they'll drive to a store. So if you're a bricks and mortar store, you want to get in both directions. Firstly, you want an e-commerce store, but secondly, you need to have your bricks and mortar store as well, because people do still like going to the store, but there's a reason why they're researching everything on the web. And that's because they find out an awful lot of information on the web without having to go into a store, try to get sold to, and all of this. It takes up to 8 attempts to reach your prospect, to get your prospect to begin to notice you. 8 attempts. Now, that is an awful lot of times you've got to contact that person. There is various ways of doing it. You could pay for retargeting. However, then Apple's decided to put quite a big block on that one at the moment, and it's turned out a bit more difficult. The way that you're going to reach these people on 8 attempts is have them in your messenger system. If these people are in your messenger system, it makes it easier for you to reach out to them and to keep on giving them valuable information. Remember, you're not trying to sell them every time you meet them. What you are trying to do is you're trying to build up know, like, and trust, and that's really important. The average company is only reaching their prospects twice. Now, as I've just said, it takes 8 attempts to reach a person, to get that person to start taking action. 8 attempts. The average company, twice. That means not only are the average companies not doing what they should be doing, it also means there's an awful lot more money left for people who already have systems in place that are going to take over reach out, take over retargeting, remarketing. It means that this has left huge, wide open doors for everybody to go into. If you follow up with a lead within 5 minutes, you increase your chances of converting that lead by a factor of 9, right? Just think about that for a minute. All these people is writing into your Facebook book, your web page, everything else. If you're not getting back in touch with them in 5 minutes, they're going somewhere else. You've lost that customer, and the customer is no longer one of your customers. It's now become your competitor's customer. By a factor of 9, if you just have something that instantly responds to them, that'll answer the questions that they want to answer, that is going to give them information, that's going to give them value. This is all what your chatbot can start doing for you. The average response time of a company is 44 hours, right? We've all been there before. We've all wrote to a company on the internet and we haven't heard nothing back from them for a couple of days. Then when they do write back to you, you can't remember going on the website. You can't remember who they are. You can't remember what they did. You can't remember anything at all. It's 44 hours. And that's through them not having systems in place. Even if they reach out with an email, let's face it, is better than no reach out at all. But that's what a lot of companies are doing at the moment. 50% of all sales go to the first person that contacted them. So if they write off to 5 different companies, whoever answers them first basically is going to get half the sales. So if you're in a competitive market and there's a lot of people writing in, if you're not the first, you're last. It's not going to be that easy not to get that sale. And another thing, people actually talk about that they're going to be doing the prices, right? And they'll do a price war. All you're doing is driving yourself to the bottom. I'll pay extra if somebody's answering me back fast and they've given me value and I now know what they do and they seem concerned about what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. They're out to help me. Therefore, I don't mind spending a little bit extra money on them. Content marketing produces 3 times the result of any other form of marketing. Any other form of marketing. That's paid ads, that's a whole lot, right? Now, if you put up a simple picture on social media, by the way, pictures are still ranking very, very highly, but you could use a video if you prefer. Just using a picture on content marketing. If somebody comments on that picture, video, text, whatever it is, instantly they are part now of your ecosystem. They are in your chatbot. You now remarket to them as much as you would like. That's your first point of contact already done. By the time you contact them again via your messenger, it's going to write to them. They are going to become one of your customers, more than likely. 59% of email users are persuaded from an ad. Now, I'm not talking about the ads on Google. Most people aren't actually going onto Google and clicking on those ads. Why are people paying for them? Simple. They have to, particularly if it's a company that you're searching for, they have to pay for their company to come top. Otherwise, some other company is going to come in, sneak in there, charge less, and take away all their customers. So everybody's in a monopoly kind of thing where they have to keep on paying for their own company's name, which turns into an absolute nightmare. Spam email makes up between 71 and 80% of all of the emails sent. Now that to me means, why would people be looking at emails? I'm not looking at emails. My email folder, in fact, on my phone, I think I have 17,000 unopened emails. Check your phone, see how many unopened emails you got. Go into your junk mail folder, and right now, a lot of the junk mail might not even be junk mail. It's just getting added there because Google, Hotmail, and everybody else is getting that sick of all this spam. They're just putting more or less everything in there. So it's really, really getting difficult to reach your customers via email. And you're going to see rates dropping. And finally, 80% of users ignore paid ads on Google. Just like I was saying before, this is an absolute nightmare. Now, what I'm going to be doing over the next few days, I'm actually going to be putting in some strategies in place to show you how you can take these customers and convert them, how to get them to buy from you, right? I'm going to go into, in particular, different strategies. I'm going to go through quite a few of them. Now, hopefully, you would like to see that. If you would, please click the button. Also, if you are interested in Chatbot, this is the ideal time to get it. We have 7 days free on chatammo.com, which is chatammo.com, not so much.net. My bad. Chatammo.com is a training course. That's free as well. So, guys, if you're wanting to learn about this, let's have a thumbs up and whatnot. And I'm going to keep on putting these out there. So hopefully you can get more money into your pocket. Thanks for watching and speak soon. Cheers. Bye.